Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle.
Belletti.
Demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself.
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking. The pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? Palmer receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Batistuta. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Palmer. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get... Goes for a shot! He's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a promising position, delivered with... Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vardiol is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Matheus Cunha. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Pedri. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Ruben Dias. Rice. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Rice stood his ground strongly. Played out towards the right wing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. McAllister tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi, and he's had it nicked away.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Mbappe comes under pressure and it's come loose. Great vision.
Tries a shot! Yes!
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Olmo. Searching pass he's played there. Spread neatly. Dani Olmo, and it's Lobotka.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dani Olmo, Palmer, oh, he's got a side of goal, and he shoots!
And it's in!
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That looks a cracking ball.
Face shoots! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half.
Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Are now available.
And the second half gets underway.
And this is Owen.
Now there's a fine...
Mbappe! McAllister.
And he skips past his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that is a little undercooked. Now somewhat off target. Rice. And here's Messi. Dani Olmo with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, this looks sharp. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Palmer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really nicely played. Szoboszlai. And it's McAllister.
The attendance for this match was
It's a sharp little ball here.
70,987.
Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the... Oh, in he goes again! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lobotka. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Played out to the right. For Szoboszlai. That's an imaginative pass. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Dani Olmo. Number 19, Palmer. Number 22, Matthias Cunha. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 20, Bernardo Silva. Number 7, Hazard.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That is ended up in no man's land. Bernardo Silva. Barcola is onto this. Szoboszlai taking charge of the dead ball. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's a good run down the right. Into the last quarter of an hour. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rice. This is promising. No foul, says the referee.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Szoboszlai hurtling down that right flank. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Out of play for a goal kick. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Szoboszlai, that's a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Batistuta.
There will be 3 minutes.
Some really good ball movement. Passes short and sharp. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Pedri. He's had a shot! It's loose now and has another go! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Nicely weighted ball. And we're done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
North Carolina certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Located by the gates. I'm sure
all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
And it's Serginho.
Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And he's picked it up out wide. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar.
And it's Serginho.
Mbappe! Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Ruben Dias
Kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Owen. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And he's cut it out.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Front-footed pressing going on here.
Threads one in. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's in a great position here.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And here's Neymar.
Tries to pass it through.
Goes for a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Serginho. This is Owen.
Goes back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but...
And the shot! He's scored!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
After 25 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first moment of real significance.
Kylian Mbappe.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Takes aim and cross.
Real chance! Oh, taken with style.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively...
It's Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Eto'o. Serginho. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through.
Might want to be careful there.
The ball has bounced loose now. Ball's gone out of play. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Shot.
Messi! And it's there!
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pedri. Well, they could break here. Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's intervened well there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Araujo promptly onto that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. Now it's Owen. Araujo cuts it out. Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And this is Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. No, it's come to nothing. Messi. Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, nice one too, very nice. He's having a shot! Messi.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That is good alertness. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Ronaldinho, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way through. Adams does well to stand up to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a shot! And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rice. Owen.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Owen, closing in on goal. And the finish! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys. Messi.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And he's taking no chances there.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Messi. Ronaldinho. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri. Serginho. And he skips past his man. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Serginho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Looking for the run. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rice. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution in progress.
Iniesta. Barcelona finding their passes. Nice interception, well timed. Serginho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Owen. And he cuts out the supply. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.